welcome to the NXT morning after post show. It's your boy ABE from DET.
I am the Battle Box champion, Chuck Jordan.
You gonna hold that title and keep that crown until the next episode, huh?
Hey, technically, I've been waiting to see you because they say heavy as the heavy. What is it? Heavy as the head or whatever it is.
Heavy as the head that wears the crown.
Now, people don't know this, but yes, I won Battle Box. I was the first ever winner. But I only was a fill-in for you, sir. So this, mailing it to you. This is for you.
Thank you, sir. I will share it with you, and we will together conquer next week. Shout out Light Skin Gauges. Light Skin Gaging on Instagram.
Light Skin and Ball Bro are our teammates. We held it down for you, Abe.
Light Skin said he gonna hold it. Shout out Light Skin Gage and make sure y'all go follow him on all social media platforms. But yes, NXT. Ryan T last night did a breakout performance. We're gonna air that when that moment comes, but we just had to get on here and break down the whole show this morning. NXT just been cooking, and let's just get into it. NXT starts off with Bayley and Julia gets the win over Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. I instantly see your face. So your thoughts on this match with Bayley getting the win, pinning Cora Jade.
You know I like Cora, and I'm not understanding why she keeps taking all these falls. But I did see something on social media later where Roxanne was like, "Are you mad at me?" And Cora was like, I just need a minute. I just need some time. I was like, oh, they might be cooking towards them two breaking apart. I hope not. I like them together, but if they are, I can see where Cora goes to TNA and gets that championship, and Roxanne just go ahead and comes up to the main roster.
Definitely. Shout out Cora Jade. That was Ron T's pick to dethrone Roxanne. Maybe he may be still on track. She may not be dethroning her, but Roxanne could definitely give her the rub on her way out. I could definitely see that happening. But after that, we got Grayson Waller and Austin Theory interviews Oba Femi on the Grayson Waller effect, and some disrespect from the champ. To the champ leads to him challenging either Austin Theory or Grayson Waller to a title match at Vengeance. But Ava comes out and warns Oba he does not book the show, followed by a pissed off Trick Williams who runs to the ring. Him and Oba take out Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, and Oba takes out Trick Williams right before his match, laying him wasted. Trick Williams was getting his emotions have been getting the best of him. But your thoughts on this Grayson Waller effect in this whole segment, Chuck?
Man, I was kind of confused because Austin was, of course, hometown boy, and he's getting all the love, all the pop, and Grayson is literally is pooping on Atlanta. It was like, oh, ATL, that's how you spell it because you can't spell. I was like, man, if I that to me, that's the perfect time for Austin Theory to be like, whoa. Hey, this is my city. Chill out. Like, I'm A-Town down. You might, but they even hinted, he was like, oh, we're gonna break up, and they laughed it off. But I'm like, and then you see Theory still brings it back and gets the cheers back for the city, but of course, Grayson Waller keeps pooping on the city, and I'm like, that is not a good look for Grayson Waller. I was like, even Rock, who when he was heel Rock, there's still certain cities you can go to that you're naturally going to get a pop. Atlanta is one of those for Austin Theory. You don't mess that up for him. And then Oba, I don't know, man. If Coach was here, that outfit was clean, man.
Yeah, we need Coach's fashion opinion.
I'm not really fashionist, but that outfit was clean, man.
Yeah, but when people become champion, is it just me? But when they become champ, their hair look more conditioned, their outfits is crispier. It's like a big pay bump come with that belt.
I'm about to say, I think they could just get a little extra money. They got a little extra money to spend because even Tony, Tony D'Angelo got the belt, and all of a sudden he got better gear. I'm like, oh, it might be a little pay increase.
It might be. Tony D definitely he has been stepping up his game 1000%. But shout out Matt the Duelist on Instagram. Guys, make sure you follow him, one of the coolest people you will ever meet in the IWC. Matt the Duelist.
But I like how Trick came out. Trick took out Grayson and Theory. And I even like how Oba, when he called them both out, Theory stepped up. But Grayson jumped over the table real fast. Oh, I can speak for my friend. I'll take you on. And I'm like,
Right.
this he keeps going to the decision of this group. But I'm like, they keep hinting towards it, but they just won't break them up. And I'm not understanding why.
Earlier, Grind T had a comment about your title. He said, "Here we go again with Chuck," and he
Hey,
said, "They're like you and Mink's frenemies," talking about, I guess, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory.
first and foremost, like I said, I just want to be able to personally hand the belt over to Abe. So that was the only reason I showed up with it. But even that, just having the belt on for a while, I felt like I had the glasses on earlier. I felt like I felt like I had like a little bump me. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to licking bummy again because I gotta give it to Abe now. Abe is the champ. I was filling in for Abe.
Hey, cannot wait. We have this. Me and Minx, we're planning out the next battle boxes with March Madness coming up. We're doing a huge tournament style with the grand prize winner. It's not just going to be talk. The grand prize winner will be getting something. We can't talk about it just yet, but let's just
Hey,
know. I hope you got
I
a video
I
game
just
console.
wanted acknowledgement that I won. She still couldn't even do that. That was the reason I'm done.
Yes, yes. But
Done.
remember what I said. The winner of battle boxes, please make sure you have a video game console. Hint, hint, there is something coming your way for the grand prize winner. I ain't gonna say it yet, but you can put two
Ooh.
and two together. Next up, though, we got
Trick
Trick
versus
Williams. And Wesley ends in a DQ as Trick Williams scoops his ass up off the canvas from being laid out from Obafemi. And he's pissed off during this entire match. He ends up pushing the ref, hitting everybody out of his frustration and not getting his title shot. And Oba sneaking up on him. And afterwards, Ava finds Trick and lets him know that he's got to cool down and he is not going to be next up, as it will be a triple threat match between Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Oba Femi at Vengeance for the NXT title. But if Trick wants to prove he belongs in that match, he can win next week with his tag team partner, the NXT champion himself, Oba Femi, against A Town Down Under. Your thoughts on this match, Chuck Jordan?
I thought Wesley is a professional, man. He makes everyone around him look good, even when he's just getting his ass whooped. Because I thought I'd never. It's weird because when he fought Oba with all the high flying, I was like, because you can't beat a big guy with strength. You got to outspeed him. You got to outmaneuver him. And I thought that he could have, beat Oba back in the day. But not one time in this match did it look like Trick Trick was going to lose. It just looked like West was out. I don't want to say durability, but it was like
Out muscling him?
not really out muscling. It was just like every time Trick would get him down, he would just like roll out the ring or keep maneuvering out, get out the way, like to where he can get his breath back. To where it's like you can tell it was starting to frustrate Trick. Not only got popped up power slammed earlier, but he's like, just stay down. And Wesley's like, no, like kick out, roll out the ring, kind of pushes those two guys in the way, and then eventually he just was like, you know what, F it, and when he finally got him in the corner, and the ref tried to stop him, pushed him. Ref called the match, and then he grabbed the chair. I thought he was gonna hurt himself with the chair when he hit the rope and
Yeah, I
bounced
remember.
back. I thought he was gonna
Yep.
hit himself, and I was like, oh god, we about to have another moment like JD McDonough when he snapped his neck on that table. But good thing he didn't hit himself. But I hope that it is a 4-way because I think if Oba wins versus Trick, Austin, and Grayson, that'll legitimize you, especially if you get the pinfall on them. It shows that hey, I am the threat that I say I am.
Yeah. I definitely can see that. Ron T says Tyson got the worst of it. Yes, I like Tyson and old boy with Wesley. By West being so small, and when he cut his hair, it made him look a little soft. But you put those two big monsters behind him, it gives him some legitimacy. But Tyson definitely got his ass whooped. Yeah, I enjoyed this match as well with Trick and them. I just thought it was a good match. And like you were saying, by adding A Town Down Under, it could go the way you said it, or one of those two jabronis can get pinned and you can keep Trick alive and still going crazy backstage saying, I want a one-on-one with Oba. I don't want Eddie Thorpe involved. I don't want A-Town Down Under. And then maybe we could finally, on a bigger scale towards WrestleMania, maybe get Oba, Trick, two black wrestlers fighting for the most prestigious prize. You couldn't write that for Black History Month better, which is next month. But next up, we got Fallon Henley versus Shotzi for the NXT North American Championship. And I don't know if anyone actually thought Shotzi was going to win, but she did not. But shout out to Shotzi, Gigi, and Tatum Paxley. They now have a group name, Chemical X. And I like the merch. I like the shirts. I like the name. I think that could be a dope group. But yes, Fallon Henley, she's been looking good to me, man. I like her as NXT North American champion. But afterwards, Stephanie Vakir came out and let it be known that she was next up. So we're gonna be getting Fallon Henley versus Stephanie Vakir in a ring near you. But your thoughts on this match, Chuck?
I'm probably one of the weirdos that don't like her.
Don't like Fallon?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the only reason is I've never been a fan of anybody in the faction becoming champ and you stay in the faction. Like even when Kofi got it, I was like, I hope New Day don't get involved in any of his matches. Even though I was praying that they would have got involved versus Brock Lesnar because I was like, he needs you. Like that's the one time you need to jump in. But how New Day was with Big E when he was champ, where it was New Day and then it was Big E. They didn't get involved in none of his stuff. And I think for the other two to keep getting in Fallon's matches, it kind of diminishes her as a champion a little bit because it's like, can she even go? Can she wrestle? Or is the only reason she's winning is because her two side clicks are on the side, doing flunky activities and making sure she doesn't lose.
Facts, facts. Do you see? You saying you don't see Stephanie winning, or you do see her beating her next?
I would like for Stephanie win.
Definitely, her and Julia holding titles together. I mean, it's kind of just meant to be. They both been killing it.
Like I
They
said,
both
it's not even the fact that she's a part of a group. It's just when they interfere with every match, it just makes her look like a weak champion.
right. Ron
It's
T is
like
in the
you can be a
comments
part of a
agreeing.
group.
Says I think it's rubbing her the wrong way too.
Yeah. Because like I said, you can be in a group, but your group, if they help you out here and there, cool. But if they help you out every match, it makes you look like you can't do nothing on your own.
And then later on, they had like a promo segment in between matches, and even I don't even know her name. One of the girls in a Fatal Attraction had spoke for Fallon. Fallon kind of looked like, bitch, I'm the champion and the leader. Cut it out. So I could see that group dismantling soon because Fallon seems to be outgrowing it and the girls aren't rising with her.
Yeah.
Next up, though, we get Ava backstage as she sets up a triple threat match for the women's championship. It will be Julia versus Bailey versus Roxanne. She said it's going to be at Vengeance for the women's world title. And Cora Jade was not happy about that, even though she got pinned and didn't deserve to be in it anyway. But your thoughts on Ava setting up the next women's title match?
Um, I thought Cora should have been in it. Should have been a 4-way. But I also understand why she's not in it because she did get pinned for one. And sidely, you're fighting for like I said, you got the TNA championship at match. Everybody knows you got that coming up. So you need to focus on that anyways. And if
Definitely.
you are cross promote, which they have this partnership, so they are cross promoting. you can make that be known that she has something else that her eyes. She's targeting something else.
Yeah. Shout out JLD just laying down on TikTok. I can't wait to get NXT 2K5, brother. We are definitely going to be joining your wrestling community. Hopefully, the fans will enjoy our cross promotion. But yes, I will definitely be getting that new 2K and linking up with JLD. If y'all ain't followed him already, make sure y'all do that. But and his baby shower. Make sure y'all look out for that as well. Dope content from that guy right there. But next up.
Since you said follow them, usually Coach always remembers to say this. I always forget. Like and subscribe if you're on YouTube.
Oh,
and
definitely.
Wherever it's buttons, yeah.
Click it, like, share, all that good jazz. But let's get into the next segment. Tonight, y'all make sure y'all check out his live tonight. Tonight is the baby shower for Just Laying Down, aka JLD. Make sure y'all check that out. Everybody watching on Twitch right now, do that. Next up, we got Ethan Page versus Cedric Alexander, and no man on the planet thought Cedric would win this, and he did not. Nope. Ethan Page gets the dub, and afterwards goes to attack Cedric Alexander, and out to the rescue comes the uncleared young OG Javon Evans, who lays waste to Ethan Page. Your thoughts on Ethan Page versus Cedric Alexander, Chuck?
Man, I wanted Ethan to destroy Cedric at the end. I like the menacing look that he had in his face. I thought he was gonna do something to put him on the shelf, and I did like Young OG coming out and interfering, but I want Ethan to kind of build up his heel against them to win. When they finally defeat him, it means something. Like y'all was never able to take this. This man has been destroying y'all for months, and now y'all finally regaining the upper hand over him. But for y'all to get the upper hand on him today, it's just like, all right, it means you can probably standing with him in the ring.
Right.
I don't know. I just felt like Ethan should have still came off strong for the rest of the month until they was ready to let Javon and Cedric finally get the dub.
Yeah. Once again, shout out Just Laying Down. He says, with Jordan Grace signing with WWE, if she goes to NXT, we can still see Jordan show up in TNA. I got a good feeling she's done enough work in NXT that they might skip her and push her to the main roster. But if she does it that way, that would be nice. I still want to see her in TNA as well, cross promoting. But at the same time, I want those main roster women to start getting pushed, and Jordan Grace could be the one to do that. Can you imagine a Jordan Grace, Charlotte Flair, or Jordan Grace, Jade Cargill, powerhouses versus powerhouses? The only thing I worry about Jordan Grace is her height, size. She got the girth, but she for sure looks main roster ready.
I think she can do both. But look at Bayley. Bayley's doing both.
Bayley's doing it all right now, man. She's putting people over.
Before her, we had Mi Chan was doing both.
Yep. So definitely. Next up, we get to the main event, which just so happens to be the NXT Breakout Performance of the Week by Ryan T. He couldn't be here today, but he wants to deliver a message of his breakout performance of the week.
For NXT, January 28th of 2025. And it goes to the main event, the Meta Girls versus your...
Sorry about that.
What up, though? It's your boy, Ron T, the Icon, and this is your breakout performance for NXT, January 28th of 2025. And it goes to the main event, the Meta Girls versus your WWE Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair and Naomi. And this match was a banger from beginning to end. And if you did not believe in the Meta Girls, they definitely showed you tonight that they are main roster ready. They hung with Bianca and Naomi throughout this entire match. This was by far the best performance I've seen from Jakara Jackson. And Lash Legend not only showed her strength, but her athleticism when she did a handspring standing moonsault. Like, I'm impressed. Now, this match had a little bit of some controversy in it towards the end. There was a roll-up pin by Jakara Jackson that looked like she might have gotten a 3 count on Naomi, but she rolled and reversed it to a pin herself. Jakara kicked out. Bianca got the tag, and both Bianca and Naomi put her in a tag team KOD. Bianca got the 3 count, and they are still your WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. But shout out to the Meta Girls. They definitely showed out, and they are main roster ready, like I said before. Now, if you thought there was another match that should have got this spot, put it in the comments. But until next time, it's your boy Ryan T. the Icon. Peace.
That was Ron T's
Got
NXT
unmute. There you go. Got unmute.
performance of the night for the main event. Jade Cargill, not Jade, Bianca Belair and Naomi versus Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, aka the Meta Girls. This was an incredible match. I enjoyed it thoroughly, top to bottom. Much respect to Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. They held their own. They deserve to be there. I do agree with Ryan T. That pin was controversial, and I like that too because it keeps it going.
I didn't think so. I thought the first time, but then when I watched it again, her shoulders was up as she was rotating back up.
Gotcha.
So in the rolling process, her shoulders were up. Her head was still tucked, but her shoulders were up as she was trying to maneuver to get her legs on top of her. So technically her shoulders are up. So
do you agree with Ryan? This is breakout performance of the week.
Definitely. Even though I keep saying it, and I actually got a little bit of hate online for saying it, but I'm going to continue to say it. Jade and Bianca, you got the names mixed up on the bottom too, Marky. But Jade and Bianca look more dominating than Lash. More than Naomi and Bianca. But I do like how Naomi and Bianca have been matching their outfits. But I think Jade and Bianca are more menacing and more of a threat, even though Jade barely gets, Bianca carries most of the matches, but it's the look. They look more, especially versus Jakara and Lash. They look size-wise like they match up better. Naomi is just kind of small.
We could tell this is the morning after because your hands is ashy as hell. Like you have not woke up and put up no lotion yet.
Not yet.
But Ron T was saying the crowd booed too. They did not think that Jade and Nate. I keep saying Jade. I just want her to come back, huh?
I do, man. I keep saying I miss Jade and Bianca was better than Naomi and Bianca.
But yeah, the crowd definitely thought that the Meta Girls got the win and that pin wasn't good. I got to go back and watch it again like you. I've only watched it once. But to me, I was with the crowd. I felt like that was a 1, 2, 3, and they should be the new tag champs. But that wasn't in the cards, but it was a hell of a match regardless. That double KOD, that was dope. If that's a new tag team finisher, that was dope with Naomi and Bianca. But hell of a match. And the sky is the limits for Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend, certified stars.
They need to bring back NXT Women's Tag Team titles.
Yes.
They do not need to share them with the main roster anymore.
I agree. Couldn't agree more.
The main roster should just be on Raw and SmackDown. The women in NXT need their own tag team titles.
Definitely.
And saying that, Lash and Jakara don't need to be in NXT anymore. They need to go ahead, come on up, and make a brand and make a new tag team for NXT.
This Saturday, Royal Rumble. Do we see both Jakara and Lash Legend in the Royal Rumble?
I hope so, because I've been saying they to me, they've been promoting the hell out of Charlotte, and which I'm loving, and I can't wait for her to come back. But we know at least 12 men are going to be in the mid roster. We just start hearing about the women last week, like short notice, like they forgot all about. Oh, we got a women's rumble too. I don't know. To me, it's the women seem lackluster. It's just kind of. I hope it isn't just a given for Charlotte, even though I do want Charlotte to win it. But it's like they didn't even promote it.
Right.
They just now started to promote it. It's like
Just now started.
it's this weekend.
Yep. This Thursday, make sure you guys look towards our Royal Rumble prediction show from the entire crew. We're going to be breaking down everything that we think will go down this weekend. But before we get out of here, on a scale of 1 to 10, what are you giving NXT tonight?
Well, I'm gonna go 8.5.
8.5. I'm going to stay
I've been
around.
really low lately. I gotta come up a little bit.
I'm going to stay around the same area. I'm going to give it about, let's look at what happened. I'm going to give it about an 8.8. Shout out 88. Ryan T is in the comments. He's giving it an 8.5.
Damn it, Ron. Now I gotta go lower. Going 7.5.
And this was a hell of a NXT show. On a side note, I'd like to just mention that WWE 2K25 comes out in March. It looks like a hell of a game. And a little fact, Roman Reigns, I'm going to name some names. The Rock, Triple H, Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Cody Rhodes. These are all Randy Orton, John Cena. These are all cover athletes. And now one of the also all-time greats is going to be added to this list. And that is the one, the only, Tonga Loa. He is on the cover of 2K25. To hell with anybody who wants to call him Bachaloa. That man has made it.
Hey, you know,
Shout
funny?
out Tonga Loa.
I was gonna cuss everybody out. I was about to be like, see the blatant disrespect. They ain't even got Jimmy on here. And then I had to look again. I'm like, oh, he's on the left side of Roman's beard.
Right.
While Jay was on the right. I was like, because they had like Jay, Sammy, and Paul. I was like, no Jimmy. I was like, oh, he's on the other side.
Yeah, but that cover is flawless with the tree and the bloodline. Just shout out to them, the whole family, and Tongaloa for making the cover of WWE 2K25. But next time you guys will see us will be later on this evening. It'll be myself and Bald Bro for the AEW Dynamite post show.
Hey,
Look forward to
for the show. I'm gonna need you to have the title on, man.
Oh,
I know you get it by then.
And Minx is in the comments. She just jumped in, so she is seeing you right now, calling yourself the Battle Box Champion. But
hey, I need you to wear the title tonight. Let it be known that it was your team, me, light skinned ball bro, who went into battle boxes. Hey, and it was rigged for me to lose just because I was on the team, and yet we still pulled it off for you, but that win was for you, bro.
Right.
I am no longer battle box champion. I've done my job, and has given the title to my friend who told me to take his spot because he was going through some trouble. So hey, my friend Abe, it's all yours now.
Sorry to everyone who I told was going. I had a serious emergency Sunday and I couldn't make Battle Box. But like I said earlier, now that we got Minx Mayhem is in the comments, she said we got to run that back. He paid Ron T the icon. But just now that Minx Mayhem is in the comments, me and her were planning some things out yesterday. The next Battle Box will have a huge tournament style going on leading into March Madness. And I'm here to announce now that Minx is in the chat. I can announce it. The winner of next Battle Boxes, whoever makes it to the finals and wins it all, will receive a free Bloodline edition of WWE 2K25 from the Holy Shhh Podcast for whatever system you play. If you win our game, you will get their game.
Hey,
Big prizes coming from the next Battle Boxes.
And because I gave the title over, check this out. My name is just Chuck Jordan again.
And once again, shout out to Matt the Duelist. Ron T is in the comments saying the final boss better be in the game. I think they're going to have a whole final boss edition too. They got an Undertaker one, they got a Bloodline one, and I think they're making a final boss edition. Yes, Minx, I see you in the comments. I definitely will. We stepping it up. Grand prize winner of Battle Boxes gets the new WWE 2K25 for whatever console they want. Like I said, tonight, AEW Dynamite, me and Bob, bro. Tomorrow will be our Royal Rumble predictions, and Friday will be our SmackDown post show as usual. Shout out JG Beats on Instagram. But till then, it's your boy ABE from DET.
My name is Chuck Jordan.
And you guys have been tuning in to the morning after NXT post show by the Holy Shhh Podcast.
Media.